Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you all need to know right now. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future, okay? You're going to know best how it resonates for you and where it fits on your timeline. So with that being said, let's just jump right in and see what's going on, what's happening in the collective. The King of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's some sort of a lie here. The Hanged Man. About something about a King of Cups and what somebody has been working on for a very long time. Or somebody's lying about this, okay? Let's see what this is. Why is the King of Cups here? Who's this? The Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so something about a group collaboration, working together as a team when it comes to some sort of an object, an item, a new beginning, a new seed to plant. Okay, could have something to do with money, leaving something behind, working together as a group. Okay, what's the Seven of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords, working a long time to get someone trapped. All right, get someone in prison, stuck. The Chariot. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, and somebody moving forward quickly, okay, or Cancer energy. Trying to get someone trapped with a vehicle, with driving, with someone traveling. All right, what's the Ace of Swords reverse? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is lying about how they overcame some sort of financial hardship or judgment. They're under judgment for lying, okay? For lying. A King of Swords in reverse. All right, judgment for lies. That's basically what this is. So let's see. Tell me more about the King of Cups, please. The Star, Aquarius, and the Knight of Pentacles, right? Yeah. Okay, so this has to do with a strategy around some sort of a wish fulfillment, somebody trying to get what they want, or what is the Star? A woman in reverse, but an Empress in the reverse. So somebody that's got their crown knocked off, or or this could even have something to do with like making you look bad in some sort of way. All right, trying to get someone in prison. Clover, luck. Someone thinks that you're just lucky. Tell me more about this wish fulfillment here, this group collaboration. Somebody in despair. What? Why? Over what they were expecting. So someone was expecting some sort of a wish fulfillment here. Okay, that was their plan, their strategy. Could have to do with something legal. Maybe they wanted something going through court, going their way, because they just feel like you always get lucky with something, or maybe they don't understand why you always, like, they see like you get your way all the time. Love. And Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy. You're happy, love, and happiness. So you're out here in love and in happiness, and this person is in despair because they were expecting something with some sort of a group collaboration, but they feel like you always get lucky. All right. What is that about? Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is here twice. This has to do with what somebody was planning for the future here. There's an argument, there's a fight, or some sort of competition. And somebody's under judgment. Yeah, okay, there's somebody here definitely under judgment, or they're being judged for lying a lot, lying all the time. And this is someone that is mad that you always get so lucky. So what, are they trying to ruin your luck by lying? And they think that's how they're going to get their way? They thought if they worked together with others, they would get their way, okay? The Four of Cups, they're not getting their way. They're sitting around salty, okay, bitter, resentful, just holding a grudge. And I feel like everybody can see that this is them, that's why they keep lying. That's why they keep doing something, because they're bitter, okay? They just don't like that you're so lucky. I don't think it's luck. I think that they're just a bitter person, okay? Yeah, they're just a bitter ass person and a liar. That's it. Doesn't have anything to do with luck. It has to do with their personality, okay? And the fact that they think that they can lie their way through life, or they can just lie to get what they want. It doesn't work that way, okay? The King of Pentacles. All right, the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? A child. This has to do with a child. Or someone being seen as innocent, maybe, or this has to do with somebody giving someone money, somebody receiving money. Money for a child, maybe, okay? It could be child support or some sort of a gift for a child. Or somebody's trying to make themselves look innocent when it comes to some sort of money that they gave to someone, or they're trying to say that some sort of money was a gift, and that's how they're trying to make it look innocent, but they're lying. They're lying. Okay, so is this about money then? It's about a King of Cups. Okay. That got stabbed in the back, or this is the person that's trying to stab you in the back. I kind of feel like they're the one that it keeps lying. All right, trying to betray you. Temperance. First they betray you, and then they want to come off like they're the healer, right? They want to come off like they're the one that's balanced. They're the one trying to do the right thing. They're the one trying to look like they're a saint in something, okay? After they betray you, right? The Nine of Pentacles, for money. For money, okay? So here's Judas, all right? Betraying someone for money and then trying to make themselves look innocent after getting some sort of money, trying to say that something was a gift. You gifted them something? I don't think so, okay? They're just trying to make themselves look like they didn't do what they did, all right? So what's the Seven of Pentacles? They've been working on this for a long time. The Three of Wands, and they're still planning. And they're still going, all right? The High Priestess and the Nine of Wands, that's why you know that you need to protect yourself from this person, or that's why you did, okay? That's why you have boundaries with this person, and strong boundaries, because your intuition has already told you that this person is a snake and they're a liar and they're deceptive and they would stab you in the back for money. They definitely would. They definitely would, okay? This night, and then they want to come off like they're the help, all right? They're coming to help you, right? Yeah, right. The Moon, it's just an illusion, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, karma. Okay, so their day is coming. Like I said, they're already under judgment. They're trying to create this illusion of them being a nice, giving, helpful person, right? They're so caring, right? But you know that it's just a cover for the betrayal, okay? they're just trying to save their ass with this one is what I'm getting. So what else? Bad health. Okay, this could have been the person that put you in bad health, or they could have tried to. A mature woman. Something about putting a mature woman in bad health. Yeah, I don't know if that's what they said or that's what they tried to do. Okay. Imprisonment. They're trying to get someone imprisoned. So the same person that's trying to get you imprisoned or you locked up, and that's what they've been working on here for the longest time with lies, lying about how they got themselves out of some sort of financial hardship with some sort of money that they got. Trying to say somebody gifted them some sort of money. I don't think so, okay? This is somebody that would sell you out for money. They would stab you in the back for money, and they don't have a conscience about it either, okay? Right. So tell me about them trying to get you imprisoned here. All right, 8 of Swords, trying to get you locked up. Oh, look at this. They've been working on this for a long time. Oh, they've been doing it for a long time, trying to get you messed up. Yeah, Tower. Trying to bring towers to your life, trying to bring a catastrophe to your life. This is like someone trying to get you arrested based on lies. Lies. Oh, because of the money that they got. Because of the money that they got. It's about money. They want money, or they think that they're going to get money, or they got some sort of money in the past and they're trying to say it was just a gift, and they don't understand how you are always so lucky. So they want to destroy your life because they think you're lucky. Right. The Page of Pentacles. Oh, no, they got money in the past. No. They got something in the past. They got some sort of a payment in the past. Okay. And they're trying to cover this one up with a car. Something about lying about a vehicle. Great Fortune. What do they want? Money. Or what are they lying about? A lot of money. Okay. So here they are lying about transportation, lying about someone driving, lying about a vehicle. Okay. Right. What are they saying about someone driving? Driving, they're trying to create an obstacle with this mountain. They're trying to create an obstacle here for you with driving or traveling. A ring, traveling, driving. I feel like it's the ing part of it. Okay, something about driving. All right, so that's their plan. That's what they're working on now. Something about driving and traveling. Coffee cup. A self-absorbed narcissist. Yeah, that's what they are. Okay, definitely. Meeting and conversing. Something about a friend. Or something about drinks. Okay, something about a drink. Right. Okay, or a friend. Or their plan with their friends. It has to do with someone driving. That's how they, yeah, exactly. The Chariot, this is how they're trying to get you trapped or imprisoned, okay? So what are they planning here? It's whatever they're trying to create, some sort of an illusion about somebody being mentally unstable, somebody being out of their mind, stress, anxiety. Somebody being out of their mind, a nightmare. Depressed. 5 of Cups, depressed. The Devil. They're going to say something about your mental health, okay? Or that you're having like a psychotic episode or like a mental breakdown. That's what I'm getting. All right, so something about your mental health, something about being manic or being out of control, being angry, violent, depressed. Yeah, it's like a psychotic episode or something like that, right? Okay, well, what else? Keys on a ring, because of somebody being strung along. Multiple options, decisions, a one-night stand, because of a one-night stand. That's the arrow. That's the arrow. A surprise invitation or meeting, okay? Running away, watching, looking, and stalking, gaslighting, perception. They're going to try and say that you ran away after a one-night stand because you had a psychotic episode. And that's why they're going to try and get you locked up with your car. Okay, so they're going to try and say you're running away, you're driving away, you're leaving somewhere because of mental health episode, I guess. Okay. All right then. Okay, lies, liar. Yeah, tell me more about this liar here. Wheel of Fortune. That's their fate right there. This person has already sealed their fate. Their karma is coming for all the lies, okay? All right then. Three of Wands in reverse, no ships coming in, okay? Their future that they're trying to project onto you, that they're planning for you, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way, okay? They can try, but it's not going to happen. Lovers in reverse, something about a breakup, okay? They're going to try and lie about a breakup. You know, oh, right. So they're going to say there was a breakup because of a one-night stand, and then you're having a psychotic breakdown because of it. All right, you're gonna get so depressed that you decide to drive away and run away. And then what? And then what? And then they think they're getting the 10 of Pentacles. And then they think that they're gonna get all this money, all this riches here, all this generational wealth, this inheritance. That's what they think they're getting out of it, all right? They are fucking insane. Seven of Swords, they think they can steal this. That's their end goal. I'm going to steal the inheritance. I'm going to steal the generational wealth. I'm going to steal all this money by lying. Because why is collective so lucky? All right? Why don't I get to have this? It's not fair that collective is so lucky, right? Luck. Sure. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Here they come taking action. All right. The Two of Pentacles, the Devil. The Devil, all right. This person is obsessed, possessive, controlling. They are the ones they got something wrong with them, all right. Toxic, narcissist, all right. They think they can switch something around. So they think they can steal something from you, basically, all right. King of Wands and the Message, okay. That's funny. Okay, what else? The Sun, that's the truth. That's the plan, okay? With the Man, okay? That's what the King of Cups is planning here. Delusional as King of Cups, clouds. This person is so fucking delusional, okay? They're so delusional. They're like, all right, so I don't like that collective always gets their way. So I'm going to lie, and then I'm going to be able to steal all this money. Ha, 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 right? Okay, sure. Go ahead and try. Judgment. Judgment. Sorry. Judgment. Okay, they're already under judgment. Despair in reverse. You're not sad. You're not in despair about some sort of a marriage, right? Breakup, okay? So that's the play that they're going for, that you are so depressed about a breakup and a marriage and something, cheating, I don't know, one night stand, that you just couldn't take it anymore and you decided to drive off to the edge of the world, throw yourself off a cliff, right? That's their strategy, okay? Hand of cards, that's their strategy. They're going to try and replay something because they're stuck in outdated thinking. And I feel like the outdated thinking is that they can lie their way through life and get what they want with lying, okay? And this has to do with a date, all right? So they want to plan a date with you where they're going to kidnap you and then make you disappear, basically. All right? Because then they think they're going to get the inheritance. Not enough. Because this person feels like they don't have enough and they're jealous of what you have and they're in their ego, okay? Or they want to make it look like you are struggling and you're insecure and you're depressed, okay? That's their strategy with a date. That's their strategy. That's what they're about to do, okay? They want to come to the date. They want to plan a date. They want to be there on the date. And then they want to lure you to your death, basically, so that they can steal from you, okay? Well, anything else here to close out this one? Queen of Cups in reverse. They want to say you're the Nine of Swords. It has something to do with your mental health. That's the play, okay? They're going to say you're jealous or you're emotionally unstable. You're hysterical. You're just so depressed and stuck in your emotions and you just can't get over them because you're, you know, emotionally and mentally unwell. Nine of Swords. Your anxiety, stressing, everything is a nightmare. You just can't take it anymore. Too many thoughts, okay? Your head is just, it hurts. You got a headache from all of the depression, right? Four of Swords, yeah, Two of Cups. That's their plan. That's a strategy, okay? About a relationship here. This is what they're working on. This is what they're planning. Their long-term plan. And it has to do with something that happened in the past. Or they tried saying this in the past and they're just going to regurgitate it, basically, okay? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, lack of money, okay? Problems with money, problems with finances, financial codependence. They're just going to try and switch something around here to get victory and success. They think that they can just switch it around so that they can be the winner, all right? The Five of Wands, the competition, the argument. Okay, so something about a fight. The High Priestess, you know what this is. It has to do with a fight, an argument with someone, all right? Something about not taking action. Or something in the past was a missed opportunity for them. And they're going to try and do it again, okay? All right, Emperor and the Lovers. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, okay? I hope this helps. All right, until next time, bye.